Can somebody tell me why Daniel has no nipples in this panel? The fuck is this? James is giving Koi the order to bring Daniel along with Jinrang in exchange to talk with him about Incheon. And like the good boy he is, he's following his orders and he's planning to bring them both to his owner. It seems like shit's about to go down. The calm before the storm, as they say. But then Jinrang butts in and says some shit about, "Don't get ahead of yourself, you can't just join Busan's side." Like, how can you say that like he didn't just save your bum ass? It would have been GG's. Daniel is facing off with Koi and it's about to start. Allied against King of Incheon. But guess who's butting in again? This time telling Allied, "You guys don't stand a chance, he's on a whole different..." Get the fuck out.
What's wrong with you?
Koi starts off with a kick using his speed mastery. That boy thought he could one-shot the main character, saying, "Go to sleep for a bit." Nope. Daniel manages to block the attack by copying Jinrang's technique. My guy got two kings looking in disbelief. Vasco joins the fight and launches a flying knee. Koi mentions that he has fought thousands of Muay Thai users but never came across someone like Vasco before, and is wondering what he's fighting against. Vasco continues to attack Koi and it seems like it's doing some kind of work. We also get to see these nice panels between Vasco and Breakdeck. I can't lie, it looks clean. Okay, at this point it just seems like a one-sided beatdown. I know Vasco is trained by a top tier and Koi isn't going all out, but still. It shouldn't be this bad. It shouldn't. And especially for someone who we all assume to be one of the strongest kings. Koi counters with a kick but it gets blocked by Gong Seop-ji. At least that's who we thought it was. But it's none other than Zack Lee. Koi is launching a fury of attacks on Zack and he seems to have some trouble keeping his defense up. But he wasn't aiming for him. He switches up and attacks Daniel. That has to be one of the nastiest knees I've ever seen. That looks hella painful. Once again he thought he had taken Daniel down in one blow. But this time using his bum ass sneak attack. Koi is shocked and guess what? Daniel has entered heat mode. My goat is back! I used to pray for Heat Daniel to make a comeback. Then we get to see some panels of Gun Park. Yep, you've guessed it, I'm a gun laser. Just imagine how strong he would be when he gets out. In probably like 10 years, 5 years. Daniel copies Gun Park and keeps attacking Koi. And he doesn't seem to have an answer for that. But he counters with a kick, which Daniel tanks by copying Gun's endurance. Now Vinci is joining and attacks Koi. He's trying to grab him by the bone by using Mujin Jin serum, but he managed to kick him away just in time. Koi thought the attack felt familiar. A second later he was shocked. Standing there was none other than Seung Ji Yuk. But just like with Zack, it was actually Vinjin. Jinrang is in absolute disbelief. He can't believe that the second gen is actually overpowering Incheon. Koi gets blown into a wall and things are looking good for Allied, at least for now. Daniel tells James Lee to come here by himself, which is kind of questionable, and then we move on to another scene. I can't lie, I forgot their names, but it's the two members of the Jinrang gang, who we saw in the previous chapters. Someone suddenly tells them to stop, and that person turns out to be Gu. I didn't expect him to show up this early. I thought it would have been Kite or James instead. But he's not the only one who came to Busan. He also took Kite with him, which is... yeah, that's fucking overkill. Wouldn't Gu be enough, like, by himself? Yep, it's GG's. It's GG's at this point.